Hey Gut welcome to the Constipation Relief Challenge with 3 foods only. This video is for you if you've been trying to get rid of your chronic constipation for years, maybe for months. Nothing worked, you tried magnesium, you tried probiotics like digestive enzymes, diet changes, all kinds of medication, and now you're ready and you're willing to give it all to finally get rid of constipation fast and naturally. What's causing your constipation? There are 3 major factors that we're going to address with the 3 foods. We'll also cover for how long should you do this diet, because it's very specific and very minimal with 3 foods only. And in the end, I share with you what about the digestive enzymes or other supplements that you're taking right now. And there's a bonus tip. Don't miss the bonus tip at the end to make this journey easy for yourself and for your body. Are you ready? Let's get started. I still remember this day when I had my first chronic constipation client. Hasn't been to the toilet 4 days and she was ready to get into medication and go to the ER. And we tried out this protocol and it worked. And in her case, it was all of the 3 problems that were causing constipation that I want to share with you right now. Number 1, toxins, viruses, bacteria, but also chemicals, food additives, toxic heavy metals which inflame your colon and over time, over decades, over a year, cause chronic constipation. Second, gut damage. Gut damage to your nerve cells that are responsible for the motility in your gut to transport out the waste and put it out into stool. Third, dehydration. Big one, dehydration, not just drinking more water, but this chronic dehydration from the cell in your gut lining. With these 3 foods, we address all of those 3 causes, and Sharon, my first client, remember, was able to get rid of her constipation long-term for just doing this protocol for 2.5 days. How long it's going to be for you may be different. We're going to talk about that after I introduce the 3 foods. How long should you do the protocol? What about supplements? And the bonus tip that you're going to get in the end. First food to consume is celery. Celery works for 3 reasons. 1, it kills pathogens in your stomach like H. pylori that are causing inflammation. Who's the key player when it comes to your constipation? Which organ? It's not just your colon, it's your liver. And celery cleanses your liver from those decades of alcohol, high-fat diet, chemicals, emotions like anger, resentment. Celery helps to bring all of that back into flow. Third benefit, it helps to rebuild your natural stomach acid. Now, how to consume it? Super simple. 16 ounces in the morning juiced, so that's about 1 large bunch of celery. It's best consumed as juice because it's like a medicine, it's like a tonic, very potent. 16 ounces of celery juice, pure, nothing else in it, on an empty stomach in the morning, and the same thing in the evening before you go to bed. The only other drink that is allowed on this protocol is water. No caffeine, no alcohol, obviously, no sparkling water because it's very acidifying for the body. So nothing else apart from water and maybe herbal teas like nettle or peppermint, but that's not essential. What should you eat? Here come the 2 foods that you should eat on this protocol, and only that, nothing else. First one, watermelon. Have you ever got a bee sting? That the bee stings you in the finger? Everything swells up, it's hurting, it's itchy, it's red. And then imagine you should play an instrument afterwards or write a love letter to your grandma. It's just, it doesn't move, it's all fixed. The same thing in your gut. With constipation, one of the biggest issues ever is inflammation. When your gut is swollen, it can't move. There is no motility possible. Watermelon is amazing for that because it reduces inflammation massively in your digestive tract because it contains high amounts of natural vitamin C. You can eat as much as you want during the day, just don't eat anything else apart from the other food. It has 92% water content. It is active, alive water, very different from tap water, can deeply penetrate the cells of your colon and hydrate it. Can have more smooth bowel movements and not as dry and hard as before. The other food that I want you to eat as much as possible, you can eat as much watermelon and you can eat as much cucumber as you want. Come from the same family. If you imagine watermelon as the vitamin bomb, then cucumber is the mineral bomb. The two main benefits of cucumber: it cools down the inflammation in your liver and also in your gut. Second magic of cucumber for constipation is it has a high amount of enzymes and over 50 different trace minerals which help to restore and heal your nerve endings in your gut, which are essential for the motility of your gut. Now, for how long should you do this diet with just these three foods: celery juice, cucumber, and watermelon? For as long as it needs to. Maybe you're like Sharon, it's just 2.5 days. Maybe for Alex, it's 8 days. Just stick with it for as long as it takes. Now, what about the enzymes that you're taking, or the supplements, or the probiotics? What about that? During this time when you do the Constipation Relief Challenge, nothing. No magnesium, citrate, no digestive enzymes, no probiotics. These foods are very nutrient dense and help your overall body to restore itself, so they do the perfect job. They're also rich in enzymes and they're very easy to digest. Bonus tip, bonus tip, bonus tip. Cleansing and healing constipation is not easy, especially if you've been addicted to magnesium citrate or other medication. You're gonna have some symptoms with this cleansing diet. There's one and only one vitamin that I recommend you in a very specific way to take. That is vitamin B12. It needs to be in this liquid form. It contains methyl and adenosylcobalamin. That's two types of B12. It's very specific, no alcohol. This B12 will help to reduce the physical stress that you have in your body from the constipation, but also from the cleansing. It's incredibly important for your nervous system and for the gut motility, and it will increase the absorption of any minerals and vitamins that are coming from the food that you're taking. Summary: the challenge is to just eat these three foods: celery juice, cucumber, and watermelon, as much as you want for as long as it takes, minimum 3 days recommended. Let me know in the comments below if you are into the challenge. Just yes, Peggy, I'm in.